time that, doctor, I mean, just to give you a prelude, I think COVID has taught us that how much one needs to have a heightened sensitivity towards, better food, fitness, and today's time actually much more demands that we really take care of our health. Now, if you look at all the presentations which the students did, and I think there was some good genuine work done by them, they have basically focused on functional foods, functional beverages, nutraceuticals, and even the first two projects talk about the health tech. So if we look at these offerings in terms of products and services, I think in the coming time, what is your take? Because you actually represent one of the leading pharmaceutical industry, where, if I may say, that people actually take the allopathic medicines only when the situation has gone out of their control, or they actually are risk. And if you look at today around, that people are taking a lot of natural immunity building solutions as well. So once you compare the two contrasts, so probably you can make a comment on overall situation, as well as how did you find the product and the service projects that the students presented. Anything that you probably like the most that you would like to comment on.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the clarification. Thanks for actually giving me this opportunity to first set the tone and the context for my observations first. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Life is a process through generations, and we have been moving from generation to generation. And each generation has gone through a transformation and transition. And in the recent past, the acceleration of a generation change has actually fastened so much. Earlier, we used to talk about generation change, a period of around 30 years. Today, it's come down to close to 10 years. Yeah. So you have, you and me, though you look much younger, you're a teenage boy. Okay. But we all come from the generation X. And now you have the millennials who have come in. And most of the students who presented were actually centennials, the generation Z. And before they start feeling very young, you already have the alpha generation, which is coming. So you'll also be oldies very soon. So that's the kind of pace at which the generation is changing. And when I say generation, the mindset, the skill sets, and the expectations of each generation is also changing. And with that, the lifestyle is also changing. And there's a age-old saying which says, prevention is better than the cure. Yeah. So prevention is the first cure to actual treatment. So why do you want the disease to happen when you can actually prevent the disease? And therefore, these golden words are exactly what Volsante is trying to promote. And that brings me to another statement which probably you can adopt. I heard a couple of presentations talking about healthy food. And I want to change that slogan, and I've not heard it in the industry. And I just wrote it spontaneously. Food for good health. So why are you talking of healthy food? You're talking of food options for good health. So you're trying to create the preventive mindset, and rather than go into the treatment mindset. Yeah. So that's another thought that can come in. Basically, when we talk of the elements of food or balanced diet, you have the macro elements and the micro elements. And macro elements, we all know, are carbs, proteins, and the fats. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And basically, the micro elements are where the fiber, the vitamins, the minerals, and the water comes in. And I see in this product mix at Volsante a brilliant balance between the gap areas in the elements of diet. And what I see in Volsante, and I must compliment Mr. Satya and the team, are innovative products, differentiated products, value-add products, functional, healthy food options for good health. And that is what I'm seeing the company, positioning itself as a company which is not in too much of a hurry to achieve a particular top line like the race that most of us are in the industry, but it's actually setting itself on a very strong fundamental foundation so that the future becomes that much more robust and assured. So that is something that I'm seeing through the product range, through the thought process in the company, and the brilliant guidance that Mr. Satya and team are giving to the entire picture of Volsante. So that is one great positive that I'm seeing. And this is exactly the thought process which has been catalyzed by this disruptor, which we call COVID-19. Now, it's not as if, the disruptors of artificial intelligence, digitalization, like we saw in the first two projects which were presented, or all these functional foods or preventive healthcare was not there. India is traditionally very strong. And the little I heard about Dr. Pillai's ventures, they're talking about good, healthy food options and other options which are there. So Indian Shastras, Indian civilization, Indian culture, Indian society was always strong on traditional supportive elements. But somewhere we got lost. The Ayurveda, the homeopathy, the pranayams and the yoga has re-emerged as a very strong preventive option catalyzed by COVID-19. Unfortunately, the human race needs some shakeups time to time because we get carried away. We get into a very wrong belief of lethargy and comfort zones. So unfortunately, COVID-19 has many negatives, but a couple of positives which are there are these old traditional strengths of India are re-emerging. So it's good that India and Indian tradition will become very strong. And Volsante is using this as a great opportunity through differentiated products. So I think we want to hear Dr. Pillai for a little longer. So I'll come straight to my comments on the presentations. So Mr. Satya? Mr. Satya?
Yes, Doctor, I'm here.
Yeah, can
all ears to you.
I'll go to the presentations, and in case you want me to elaborate a little more on the market, I'll do that later.
Sure, maybe actually, so one more prelude before you go. So this is like a 2-month project which they have concluded today.
Right.
So they have done, and this has been a virtual life since last 2 years.
Right,
I mean, we have not met each other. So all has been happening over the Zoom meeting. Yeah. So
comments immediately.
Anything.
And like known to you and a couple of our friends who are already there on this presentation, I also have had the opportunity of being associated with the top business schools in India. Some of them where we were there together. I would like to make a very honest confession. Despite this limitation that you just mentioned about the virtual limitation, the physical, not being able to have met physically, what I saw today in the presentations and imagining and assuming and knowing that these are students who are not from the industry, they're basically from the, towards the end of their careers of academics. I found them second to none of the top business schools that I go to, including the young professionals who are there in the industry. So my compliments to each one of you. It was good. I'm sure you and the team gave a structured flow for the presentation. But what I also saw in the presentations is good use of graphics, good use of the other PPT tools which were there. All of them did not have a constant and a common kind of a flow. So there was some creativity which was used either in storytelling or in the use of graphics or in the use of the data presentation. So which is another very positive which I saw, and I've written down. So don't mind me looking at it. I was also happy to see a fairly confident presentation by all the presenters. And you could see some nervousness in a couple of them. That's fine. We all went through that. I remember the first time when I started actually stammering and stuttering when I went on stage. So none of you did that. So it's very good. The presentations are pretty focused. 5-minute deadline definitely helped. It may have gone to 5.5, 6 minutes, but not 10 minutes. So which is very good. And if you don't know what to present in 5 minutes, you can't present in an hour. I remember in one of my companies, there was a new CEO who came in and he said, whatever proposal you want to make, you put it in one page. Because if you can't express it in one page, then you don't know what you're talking about. So that focus and the the limited time did help. It was nice to see, and I'm a very strong promoter of this point which I'm talking about. We do our MBA and we do these professional courses not for academic reasons, but for professional career reasons. So I'm very happy to see, and because you're a person from the industry, very senior professional, all these students and the teams that worked under you and your colleagues have got one major benefit, which I saw in the presentation, is how to close the presentation, not academically, but professionally. So there is an execution plan, action plan, and there is an expectation and a milestone setting which has been given there, both by quantum and by the timelines. And when we are on this, I want to just put one caution to all the students here. Like you have parents who guide you through your family life, and your teachers, your gurus, and the trainers and guides who coach you through your academic life. In your actual career, you might have coaches who come in once in a while, but you have to become your own guide. You have to become your own driver and motivator. So you will not get this finger holding and hand holding forever in life. You have to do it yourself. It's not as if you'll be a loner. You'll get guided in between, but you have to drive yourself through passion and through focus. So this is one message that I want to give. Healthy food is here to stay. COVID-19 will go. COVID-19 will go, but this new thought which has come in is not a fad. It's going to be a certainty. It's going to be a permanency. And this is something which is going to drive at least the new generation of Generation Z and the future generations. So I see a big market which is going to emerge. The market you're seeing is just a bubble. And it is actually going to explode. And how Volsante and other Indian companies actually take advantage of this revolution which is coming in is exactly what we are here planning ourselves for.